What's up, people? I'm your host, Jeff Taylor. This is the Madjef Music Show. Just so you know where you are, welcome. Well, I'm tired and I'm weary from doing good, though. I'm tired and weary from doing good, though. You know what? And the good news is that if you do not give up when you're tired and weary, you will reap. You will reap. That's Galatians 6:9. Check it out. Check it out. My sister's a pastor. Her name is Rita. She dropped that knowledge on me. I'm dropping it on you. What? So anyway, what we got going on today? On our show, Ashley Dubose. Boy, this girl can flat out sing, man. She's the real deal, and I'm excited to have her on my show. I literally can't wait to get her out here. Before we do that, though, let's get into some news real quick. What is the news, you say? So, Aaron Rodgers is in the news. And Aaron is in the news because, bro, after a long career with the Green Bay Packers, he's fighting with them now. And they're having some issues, and they're saying, yeah, you're talking to other teams, yada, yada, going back and forth. And me personally, I'm curious to see what Mr. Rodgers himself has to say this morning. Dig it.
I think sometimes people forget what really makes an organization. And history is important. Legacy of so many people who've come before you. But the people, that's the most important thing. The people make an organization. People make a business. And sometimes that gets forgotten. Culture is built brick by brick, the foundation of it by the people. Not by the organization, not by the building, not by the corporation. It's built by the people.
Pimp move. Whoa. This man is not just a good quarterback. I'm telling you, he ain't just a good quarterback. That's some serious maneuvering of the market right there to get exactly what you want in your deal. And you can't blame him. Can't blame him. Got to do what you got to do. Anyway, that's the only news I want to share with you today is that I thought that was cute. But Rodgers is basically saying, look, you guys back there writing the checks to me, I am the builder. And he's right because he had an incredible career. Then they drafted a young quarterback. They tried to make his life difficult in so many ways, and he just wasn't interested in being a part of that. So the man bowed out. Anyway, this is our guest today. This is Miss Ashley Dubose, and she's in our green room. I'm about to bring her out here in 1 second. This is some of her music right here. Girl's bad. All right, she can sing. She can get it in. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not had a chance to talk to this lady at all, but boldly we're gonna go where no man has gone before, and we're gonna bring her right into the set. Stand by. Here she comes. Oh, believe me, I'm like mirror on the wall. Who's the finest of them all? Ooh, girl, you so beautiful. Yo, you hear that music? You hear that? Miss Ash? Oh, you done froze up on me. You called me from your car.
I'm here. Can you hear me? I can see myself moving.
Yeah, I see you frozen on my screen. Yeah, it's okay though. Let me see what happened when I go back over here. See, I'm moving. Hold on. Let me try and go back to you again. Let me see. Ooh, you're locked up and frozen. Hold on. Let's try the 2-shot. Hello.
I better smile so when next time it freezes, I look cute.
It's just froze. I'm gonna hang up and let you dial in one more time for me if you don't mind.
And it could be my signal. So if you need, I can get to a better signal.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would prefer that unless you got a modem in your car. We gonna have a slow signal like this.
Okay, and I apologize. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna be upstairs where I have Wi-Fi in my apartment.
Bet money. I bet you I can find something to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Miss Ashley Dubose, and she's gonna be back in a second. Oh, did I say
In a second.
Madjef up in this piece. Hey, don't get me started, man. I'm your host of this show. Don't get me talking because I get to talking. But that's Miss Dubose, and she's gonna call us back on a more secure connection. Anybody that's coming on my show, that's what I recommend. And I usually send out a little blurb saying just that. Call me from your dial-up line. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I see people in my green room and I see that they're in their car, I just kind of go, and I hope for the best. I really do hope for the best. But she's gonna come back, and because we want to chat with her and we want to see her. And am I even online right now? What is going on, people? Ain't nobody in my chat. I'm locked out. Oh my gosh. Anyways, guess what? It's a beautiful day. It's Tuesday. I got Miss Ashley Dubose on my show. This is kind of like a restart almost. I did a whole segment. Boom, 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 little mishap. Now we're back. All right, so anyway, I'm Jeff Taylor. I'm your host. That's me. So anyway, the news story that I talked about today was Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, and that was pertinent information to me because that man, he know he was up to no good in the negotiation, boy. He just he doing whatever he want to do. But check this out. My guest on today is Miss Ashley Dubose, and check this out, bro. She was on.
I saw the life inside of your eyes.
That note right there, though, she knew she got chosen on that note. Cracked a little bit. You know, if CeeLo digging it, it must be hot. Ain't that a beautiful thing? I better get out of here before I get sued, though. I got to stop that music. Hey, anyway, that's Miss Ashley Dubose, and she's on that on the Voice, man, and that's some pretty stellar judges there. You got Adam Levine and Christina Aguilera, CeeLo. That's pretty, and that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. So hopefully she'll be calling us back in just a second. She said 2 minutes. Hopefully she'll be jumping on the line. But I wanted to talk to this young lady because she's a Minneapolis up and comer. You know what I mean? I wanted to bring her on the show and chop it up with her a little bit. Don't mind my little Chick-fil-A squiggle. But as I said earlier in the show, I'm a little under the weather. I'm doing this under the weather. But you know what? Weariness brings on a need to be very, very persevered. Or that's not a word. See, when I'm sick, I can't even think. But weariness and perseverance. You want to definitely persevere through those times because in the end you will reap. And, life is good. Anyway, we're going to do this show on Ashley Come Hell or High Water. In the meantime, let's talk about some of her music. She's got a jam that I really like. It's Michelangelo, I believe it's called. She's got a little swagger to what she's doing. I like it. So yeah, Miss Dubose has done a bunch of shows. She's been around doing some things and making a name for herself. She's trying to get out there in the world, make a name for herself. I like her style. Minneapolis girl, she's got some good style. I dig her style. It's kind of nice. She's nice with it. She's a Minneapolis-based singer. I'm not sure if she's born there, but she's also an actress. She was in the top 32 contestant on NBC's TheVoice and voted Best Female R&B Singer for City Pages in their 2015 Best of the Twin Cities issue. She has traveled the world, country, special occasions, events, corporate plans, concerts, all while holding down the responsibilities of motherhood. Yeah. This is Ashley Dubose. My man. What's going on, partner? All right. Thanks for chatting. Anyway, cut to my studio. Overhead, that's my Chick-fil-A cup. That's me toasting Miss Ashley Dubose to her music. Hopefully she'll dial in momentarily and you won't have to look at me. It's time to go. Anyway, guess what? I want to talk to you guys about some stuff. Namely, how you can get a hold of me on social media if you choose to. Hopefully you want to be on my show and you'll reach out to me and let me know. always count on that beautiful lady to show up and say hi. Hi. My guest is calling in now. So let's see what happening. What's craculating? Oh, she done went and got her makeup did. She got her stylist on the phone real quick. And now she's back.
None of it was true. None of it.
Miss. Ooh, hear that echo?
I hear the echo. Am I echoing too?
Hold on. Yeah, you see that echo you hear back there?
Check.
You have headphones at your spot.
I do. Give me 1 second, okay? You did. Look.
It's all good.
You give me a talking to.
I love her. She's super talented. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot about this girl in the future, man. Like, she's a soul sister, man. She's got her style is kind of to me, she's kind of a very sophisticated Erykah Badu. I kind of like her flow in a way, and I know she raps too. She seems like the kind of girl that would be at home, like cleaning the house and rapping while she's doing it. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get to her. We're gonna get to some of her music. She had a little joint out called Boy Crazy that did really well, and she's been busy. She's got a new joint out right now with another artist. I think it's Superstar is called, and she putting in work, man. She's trying to make it happen, and you gotta love that. You gotta love that, and I definitely appreciate that. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I believe. Hold on a second. I'm being the technical director here. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the lovely, Ashley Dubose.
Hi, Jeff. I'm
How are
sorry.
you?
I'm doing good. It's been an eventful day, but it's been a good day.
Well, when you get a chance to go back to the top of my show and watch my intro, I said a little piece about being tired and sick and weary and how you have to persevere with faith through that. And Galatians 6, now you will be, reaping in the end.
Amen.
That applies to us every day. Because I feel like hell. But I'm still here, baby.
Look, every day above ground is a good day.
I'm so glad to meet you. Hold on. Let me give you a solo shot in your love because you got to have that.
Thank you.
I'm really off my game today. I must have taken some, I thought I took Dayquil. I think I may have taken NyQuil.
Yeah, that's the difference. That one puts you to sleep, right? You better wake up. Wake up.
Get up, boy. She said you better get up. I'm gonna be all right.
That's creepy.
It's creepy as heck over here. It's all creepy right now because this show is completely different from anything that I've done in a while. It's kind of disjointed. But at the end of the day, I'm going to edit this video, take out the fun parts, put it all together real tight like bookends.
Okay.
Boom, people are going to be able to enjoy it.
Nice. I love this setup. And
you digging my set?
Looks really nice. You're in the East Coast, right?
I almost said I'm in Minneapolis. I am
Miami?
I'm north of Miami, but I'm on South Florida. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it looks tropical. I was gonna guess LA, but I'm like, no, he's on the East Coast. So then I went to Florida, and I was right.
Yeah, I can't do LA. No, Florida's great though. It's wonderful down here. You up in Minneapolis, right?
I am. And Rita Bratton said, "You are victorious." Thank you. I don't know if she's talking to me or you, but I receive it.
Oh, I know her. She's talking to both us.
Amen. Thank you.
She's talking to both of us. That's my sister. She a pastor.
Did I say her name right?
Rita Bratton.
Rita Bratton.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's it. Now you done started something nasty. Why you have to do that? Anyway, because now I got to
know.
Because I just said up
now
there
you're
and said
like,
it wrong. I
don't
know.
Okay.
Jeffrey, you don't know your sister.
People say my last name wrong all the time, and I feel like it's the easiest thing to pronounce. So I'm very forgiving. She said both.
Yes, of course. I knew that. I knew that already.
Okay.
But this ain't about me. I ain't here to get no glory. This is about giving you some glory. So let's talk about Ashley Dubose. So dig this. Hold on, Ashley. If I don't do this, I'll be hell to pay.
She said, I said it right the first time.
All right. She said it right the first time. All right. So, but dig. So, Ray Seville. You know who Ray Seville is, don't you?
I do.
Ray is the man.
Yes. He's a great man.
That's my guy.
He's legendary here in Minneapolis.
We were chopping up.
And elsewhere, I'm sure.
All over the world. Ray is worldwide.
Yeah. See, look, I live under the
world
rock.
with a Jerry curl. It's true.
I need to see it. No, actually, I did see a picture of him with a Jerry curl. He posted, like about a year ago during the pandemic. I remember seeing a picture.
That man bought some of them yellow bottles in his day. I'm gonna tell you, that's my guy. Though. I love him. We were chopping it up earlier today, but so Ray Seville is the conduit to me from you to between us.
Yep.
It was definitely NyQuil. I'm sure of it, Ashley. It was NyQuil.
That's good. I mean, you only got about an hour left. You just knock out. Hopefully, this is your last thing to do for the day. No?
Anyway, I digress. Because I want to talk about you. I do. I really do. So, I know are you from Minneapolis? Born and raised?
I was born in Philadelphia.
Ah.
I was raised in St. Paul, which is the twin city to Minneapolis. And then I moved to Minneapolis as an adult.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome. That's interesting to know. So, did you know any of those guys? Did you know like some of the guys in St. Paul, like from Mint Condition, and some of those guys?
I've met them, but I don't know them intimately.
You didn't run in the same circle.
And I know a lot of people who know them, but we were a transplant from Philadelphia, so we don't have like a lot of family or anything. A lot of people who have roots here in Minneapolis, they know those guys. Like, oh, I went to school with this one or that one. You know, like people know Prince and his family. I'm kind of an outsider.
Well, I get it. I get it now because I was seeing this earthiness, this East Coast swag. That's what it was, and I was picking up on that. And I was thinking, wow, Minneapolis has come a long way since I lived there.
No, it's just me.
In terms of black girl swag, but it's just you. It really is just you. That's your swag.
There's a lot of dope people here.
Huh?
There's some dope people here. But yeah, I definitely am my mom's child, and my mom was born in New York and raised in Philly. So,
well, how long you been singing?
I've been singing since I was like 10 years old. Writing songs since I was 10, I should say. Singing in my room, but not performing. I started performing I did my first talent show when I was in 6th grade. So I was 10, 11 years old. I was 11. Mm-hmm. And then when I got into high school, further down the line, I did talent shows and things throughout the years at the Boys and Girls Club, middle school. And then I started performing with my friend Imani and her mom, Miss Diane. And we went by Imani, Mommy, and Company. So I was a guest performer with them on a few gigs, and I would get paid to sing backup. I would have occasional solos, and I got my feet wet singing in front of audiences and getting paid. And in that senior year of high school, so I was 17.
That's cool. And that led you from 17. How old were you when you went on TheVoice then?
I was 22 when I started the process, 23 when it aired.
Wow. So you follow in the footsteps of some others from the Twin Cities, like Tamatha Lathan, who did American Idol. You ever hear that name, Tamatha? Paris?
Tamatha Lene.
Paris Bennett, of course, right? You've heard that name.
Paris Bennett, yep. And Tamatha Lene.
Yeah. See?
Okay, cool. No, it's okay. No, I got you. I just want to make sure I'm not saying, yeah, I know Tamatha Lathan if there's like,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
It was definitely NyQuil.
It was NyQuil. We're going to blame everything on NyQuil today, so you're off the hook. Don't even internalize it.
Scapegoat.
Yes. Actually, Tamatha Lene worked very closely with somebody that I work closely with now named Ben Obi of Savannah Street Music. You know Ben?
Ben Obi.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Obi. Boy, Obi.
Don't worry. If you saw him, if you recognize his name, it's probably because you've seen him. He's been in the
I'm literally pulling your chain. Ben was literally
okay.
the first
I didn't know if it was a
dude
NyQuil.
I met on a production conversation when I moved to Minneapolis. I got out of the car and I went and talked to Ben and we chopped it up about things.
That's so crazy. Look at how like full circle this moment is right now.
That's what this is all about. That's what this show is all about. These branches and these vines and how they connect so many people. It's amazing. I must have met Ben in '89.
I was born in '89. I didn't have to do that to you. I'm sorry.
Okay, man. It's okay because I have kids older than you now. Now that you pointed that out, it looks like.
But you look so young. Like when you're saying these years, I'm like, you look like you in your 30s with me. So this is good. It must be the NyQuil.
No, I'm gonna tell you. This is what I say when people ask me that. I say,
"Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart."
I won't worry about it then.
Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's just that splash. Anyway, but so Philly to Minneapolis. singing and everywhere you can, and then The Voice. That's like a big deal. Here, you know what's funny is Tamatha. I remember I was working between Minneapolis and LA, and I was flying like red eyes or something like that. And one night I had known Tamatha from Ben, and one night I'm in an airport somewhere in LA, and there's Tamatha, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She was like, "I'm doing great." I was like, "What's going on?" American Idol. She was like, "Oh, I'm American Idol. I'm going to." I was like, "Dang, girl." Go.
Oh wait, you saw her on her way to the audition? She wasn't on the show.
She was on her way to the audition originally, or maybe to a second or third or something. But I bumped into her somewhere in LA in an airport
during that process.
And during that process, and we chopped it up about how exciting it was to be going from just working on like small scale things in Minneapolis to going out to to LA and being a part of that machine. And she was literally one of the first ones to do that on that level, which is awesome. You know, she's an awesome girl too. She's dope.
She's really sweet.
She's been in my house singing demos back in the day.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, when I lived in Minneapolis, so yeah.
Wow. I have to call her. I've thought about her a couple times over the years. We've had like 2 conversations over the phone. I know babies with an S.
No, I don't see that. There I go again. It's the NyQuil. That's
okay. It's the NyQuil. Because I was gonna tell you, I'm like, she has a kid now, right?
Yeah,
so
I don't want to put too many babies on nobody.
It's possible. People have been popping up with kids I didn't even know they were pregnant with, and I'm like, where have I been?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
That's awesome.
Can I ask you a personal question? What's going on here? What's happening here exactly? You talk to me about this photo. Hold on.
Angelo, that's the single that I released in April. It was produced by Misha, who's a Finland-based producer. Mm-hmm.
That joint?
Yes. And I was just on my goddess vibe, I was thinking about Michelangelo, the painter, and his paintings that really celebrated the human body. And
you did say booty call on that record. You said booty call, and
I said booty call.
I didn't know that was legal. Is that legal still?
I don't know if I'm able to do it, but I did it, and nobody's fined me yet, so I feel like it's okay.
You're gonna need that edit. You're gonna need that quick edit because
what could I put in the place of it? Fly on the wall. You should see me right before I make that phone call. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, it's a smooth. You got a smooth voice. That's what I like about you. It's like an old school kind of really smooth thing. If you had been in Minneapolis back in the day, they would have never let you out of Flytime Studios. You would have gone from Studio A to B to C, dropping background vocals and leads and.
Man. That would have been so fun. Just now I imagine that, and I feel like, dang, I was like a decade too late.
Terry Lewis would have definitely put you to work because he's the kind of guy that if you just walked into the room and you sang like you just sang for me, it would trigger things in him. I mean, I swear to God.
I met him at the KMOJ Studios, actually.
Did
him
you?
and Jim. Nice. Yeah. So
he would throw you in the booth. He'd be like, go. He would just point the booth. You know what I mean? Because that's some real talent, some real singing. So anyway, let's go a little bit deeper. So you did The Voice, City Pages, and that's kind of a big deal between the two cities over there. They voted you in 2015 Best Twin Cities R&B Artist.
Rest in peace.
Dang.
Yeah, they're no longer in publication. What? Yeah, City Pages went out of business. Some amazing entities stepped out. Wow. During the COVID situation. Yeah, that's actually huge. That's a huge loss.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But yeah, in 2015, for those of you who don't know, the City Pages is one of the premier indie music in the Twin Cities scene. Everything going on from food to entertainment to you name it. They covered it, and they gave me a platform and gave me shine, and I was surprised because I'm just this indie, girl from St. Paul. I'm not with the crew. I don't have management. I'm just out here doing my thing. And then somebody told me, "Did you know you got voted Best Female R&B Singer?" And I went and looked it up online, and I was just floored and honored. And I was like, "Wow!"
You said a couple interesting words there. One was indie artist. And I think you said independent again. So you said it twice in that passage there. So are you still, is that still the situation with you?
I'm still indie. Never had a management deal, a record deal. I've been doing it. When I say that, I don't mean to toot my own horn and say, oh, I'm making this all happen myself. God's put people in place to do the things that I've
Don't worry
needed
about
to
it.
get
Don't worry
done.
about it, sweetheart.
But you know, at the same time, I guess I need to pat myself on the back and say, job well done that you've gotten to this point without any, you know, major backing and funding. Because there's some artists who have been signed, and sometimes as artists, getting signed is like this golden ticket or like this thing that we all want, you know, and you can feel like I felt like, dang, what's wrong that I didn't get that golden ticket? What's wrong? Funny enough, I did get a golden ticket on American Idol in season 15. Side note, but like I didn't get the tap on the shoulder. I didn't get the call from Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Like, what's going on? But when I have these conversations with people in my life, they're like, Ashley, look how much you were able to get done in spite of that fact that you're not signed, you don't have management, you don't live in LA or New York, you live right here in Minneapolis, but you're still touching lives.
You're still the same. You're still that way now. Is that still your thing? Being independent like that? That's awesome.
It's still my situation. Yeah.
Guess what?
I just put some feelers out because I do want management. It's not so much that I want a record deal, but whatever makes sense, I'm open to it. I'm not like, because I know some people are like, stay independent. And, you know, it's not black or white to me. It's about the agreement you're able to come to and see where you need value added and where you can add value to others. So if it makes sense to do a record deal, you know, like with a label deal, I should say, then I'm open to it. But I do want management. So I'm putting that out in the atmosphere. If you know somebody who is like, it is important for me to like have somebody who does the kind of music that, or is experienced in the world of music that I would live in.
Right.
Not just like a rock artist to like manager.
Well,
I don't do rock. Something that makes
as you're
sense.
building your body, you know, you just got to keep building your body of work, Ashley. That's it. Because, you know, eventually they're going to come knocking on your door. You know, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Maybe.
No, without question. That's how it goes. They're going to say eventually, well, damn, she don't really need us. And we need her for that reason.
That's a good point.
This is how this game is played. So just keep doing you and act like you don't care. And you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
For sure.
So, Boy Crazy. What's up with that Boy Crazy stuff? You had that. What's this about?
So Boy Crazy, I actually just did a photo shoot because I got some Boy Crazy crop tops for the ladies for the summertime. Boy Crazy is a track that I wrote. Actually, I wrote it and recorded it in LA. I was feeling myself. I was like, ooh, I got these options, this one, that one. Boys have been like a really joy in life for me. Like having crushes or having boos that I'm talking to. Like, I'm not a player, but if I'm not in a relationship and I have options, it's like even better. And so it was like at a time where I was single I just got into a relationship. So I have a boyfriend now. But I was single from 2015 all the way to 2021. So that was almost 6 years of being single. So I was just like, you know, I had situationships, not relationships. And it was fun. And it was like situationships, yeah. And
I don't know how you would ever get through a concert with that joint, but it's
a situationship. I got a feeling, baby. I could turn any word into a song. So if you think that should be turned into a song, write it down. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, write that down. It's a tongue twister. I don't know. You might hurt yourself on that one, but
situationship is how you
what's
say
up
it.
with this? You was on you getting down with Neo?
Yeah, so Neo actually helped me introduce the song to the world. We did a Instagram live reveal of the song and video the day that it was released. And he really dug it. We had a great interview. It was my first time meeting him virtually. And my people tuned in, his people tuned in, and it really helped get the word out a little more, obviously. But he has a big platform.
He's
so,
Neo too. He's a bad
yeah,
guy.
that happened.
I've seen Neo in concert doing all those Michael Jackson get downs. I was like, this boy's bad.
He's amazing. His voice, he's like Michael reincarnated. I won't even say that, though, because Neo is his own artist, but definitely, obviously inspired by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and if you saw him live, I think that if everybody got a chance to see Neo live, they would have
super fans.
Yeah, they would love him because he really is good live. You know, he gets it in. I enjoy the show. I don't enjoy it.
I've seen videos of his live performances.
Yeah, saw him live somewhere. But anyway, all right. So Neil help you break that joint. You writing new stuff. What's this Superstar joint? You got a new joint out right now, yeah? Superstar?
Yeah, Superstar Dreams. I'm
Superstar
featured
Dreams.
on that track. That track is it's I mean, I'm one of the owners of the track too, but like it's going on Mike Dreams.
Okay.
He's a hip hop artist based in Minneapolis.
Nice.
He's been doing his thing for so long. He's a veteran. He's a young guy, but he's not new at all to this. He's been I think he's like 4 or 5 albums in. This might be his 5th album coming out, and I'm on 3 of them. I'm on 4 of them. This would be my 4th album that I'm on of his.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Dreamers Poetry, Millennial. There's one more. This might be the 3rd one that I'm on. But anyway, we've been doing collaborations, he and I, since 2009. So it's 11, 12 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So music is
He's actually the
music is
first
your
person
thing.
that.
That's it. That's all you do is music.
I mean, I do music. I do voiceover work, commercials.
Creative stuff.
So I can call myself an actor. I'm a voice actress, and I've done some modeling and acting,
I was gonna ask
commercial
you.
acting.
Cool.
This is what I wanted to do, though, as a kid. So it's cool that I'm able to say that, you know, I wanted to be a model, a singer, and an actress, and I'm doing that. Granted, when I was younger, I did envision it differently, because who I was looking to for my influences was like Britney Spears and Destiny's Child and like Aaliyah, and like, so doing it on that scale, and not everybody can do it on that scale, but it doesn't mean if you're not doing it on that scale that you're not successful, because I'm making a living doing it. So I feel grateful, blessed that I'm able to do what I wanted to do as a kid.
That's huge.
Yeah. Thank you.
Making a living,
Yes.
paying her own bills from singing. But
God
with a
is
voice
good.
like that, I ain't surprised, because I've heard you sing. But you know, there was one note in that performance, and I played a little bit of that performance again on The Voice. I don't want to, when you did the Rihanna song, I won't play it again because I don't want them to shut me down. But there was like this one note after everybody hit their button. You hit this one note. You know the note I'm talking about, don't you? It was like it went down.
Inside of your eyes.
Yeah, that was lovely.
I was so scared of that note. Oh my gosh, I was so scared. I was like, I don't want to crack. Cause I'm not a belter. If you listen to my catalog,
Right,
I'm not like Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm like a Erykah Badu-esque, you know, Lauryn Hill, like sing rap songy kind of person. So they wanted me to do this Rihanna song, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm scared of that note. But
You killed that, girl. You definitely lit that up a little bit. You know, you got CeeLo moving.
Thank
CeeLo
you.
was like, I'm up.
CeeLo gave the infamous shrug, and like, I don't know how I feel about that. He was just like, I guess I'm gonna hit it because everybody else is hitting their button.
I'm here. I'm awake. Nobody wake me up again. I'm awake.
Oh, because he got those sunglasses on, he could
That's
just fall
it.
asleep behind the sunglasses.
He had a long night the night before, I guarantee you. But you know, I love him. Hey, you know what? This is that point in my show where I like to play a little game with the guests that I bring on the show. All right? This is how it goes.
We get to interact with your guests?
Right now.
Oh, I am the guest. I'm
You are
thinking
the
about the audience.
I'm gonna put up some pictures. You're gonna tell me what comes to mind when you see these images. All right? Here's the first one.
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking about money, coins.
Huh?
Coins.
Coins. What about
Money.
those earrings, though, from a female perspective? I mean, what do you think? Is that too much?
Those
or is
earrings,
it just me?
that's something that I would do in a performance setting or a photo shoot. I wouldn't wear those on a daily, you know. But I like it. I like big, gaudy stuff.
Hey, if you do one of these, you could take somebody's eye out with those on.
Oh, if you like swing your head real quick.
Like,
Yeah.
come here for a second.
It's dangerous.
We're going to the 911. All right, that's one image. Here's the next one. Tell me what you think of that. I know this is your style right here. Rock these, right?
I love that. Oh, I think 90s. I think like the bodega, you know. I think of Cardi B, dripping in finesse.
Cardi B.
I love
that back.
those.
This is Lower East Side right here. Lower East
Okay.
Side, Manhattan, where I moved from when I moved to Minneapolis. So ironically, you're talking about the city pages, and the Village Voice was the equivalent of the city pages in Minneapolis, and I was so used to the Village Voice. That's how I got all my gigs, all my auditions, everything. It was a manual of different people that were looking all over New York City, and that's how you got down in New York City.
Wow.
And when I got to Minneapolis and I went somewhere and there was the city pages, I was like, well, they'll be damned. Let's go. And boom. I think that's how I met
cool.
Ben. I think I found Ben in the city pages.
See, that's how you know you're from New York. You get it done. You hit the ground running.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who do I need to meet with? And you, like, before you knew it, you were Ben.
Don't act like
It was no small
this
guy.
game is over, because it's not. Don't be trying to talk your way out of this last picture, because this last picture, I just want you to tell me what you think about when you see this picture.
Oh, that's my heart, my baby girl Cam. I think of Teen. I think just my home girl for life, my road dog, my teammate.
That's what I see. That's what I see. Man, that's a beautiful, beautiful picture. That's a beautiful child. You're a beautiful lady, Miss Ashley. I want to thank you so much for coming on my show. Like,
thank you.
You did Neo's show and you did my show. Can I ask you a question though? Don't. I won't take it personal.
Who's rocking it better? I love the way you look right now. You got the goatee going on. You got it's classic. You're looking good. You win the competition. You get my stamp.
You're a sweetheart. Thanks for telling me all the things that I want to hear.
I'm not making it up.
No, I know you ain't, baby. What? No, man.
Don't worry about it. I want to let you know that I'm honored that you allowed me this platform. It was great talking to you. This is a fun interview.
This is cool, man. I mean, I'm goofy, so I do goofy things, and I'm drunk on that NyQuil, so anything could have happened, but it didn't. You're safe. Anyway, thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
I'm Madjef, and I gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. That lovely lady right there is the singing Ashley Dubose, man. Thank you so much again for coming on to the show, Miss Ashley. I'm gonna let you go, baby.
Bye.
Take care of yourself, and we wish you all the best in the future, my darling.
Thank you.
Man, that was awesome. That's Ashley Dubose. Guess what, man? I'm excited because I get these opportunities to talk to these young, talented people, man. She was born when I moved to Minneapolis. My struggles was hard in 88. When I got to 89, I was in Minneapolis. Things started to pick up. She was just born. I had been struggling, living on 2 egg rolls a day. Don't worry about my business. Don't worry about me. Anyway, you want to get me on social media? I'm on the Madjef Music Show here on Facebook. I got a YouTube channel where I got like thousands and thousands of views of these very same videos. And guess what? I'm on Instagram. You can see some of my pictures. I'm on Twitter, yada yada, bada bada. I get around a little bit. You can definitely say that I do. So what else I got going on social media wise? I've got some sample CDs and stuff because I used to get down with that MPC 60 and the SP 1200 hard like nobody's business. And as a result of that, I have all of these collections of beats and so forth and samples, kicks and snares and so forth that young producers need to get a hold of. You can scan this right here on your phone and it takes you right to my Shopify store. You can pennies on the dollar, man. Pennies on the dollar. Got some books out there too, so if you're interested in some techniques on how to get relationships in the business going, places to go, gear to buy, and things to do, you can do that as well by going to my store and checking me out. Guess what? My next guest. Oh, we have the lovely Miss Carrie Harrington, a Grammy Award winner. She's the singer with the sounds of blackness. And I'm gonna tell you something. Carrie puts in work. She's been doing it. And when that optimistic, that's Carrie. That's Carrie. She's so bad. She's so bad, and I can't wait to get her on the show. Anyway, guess what? This is my overhead. I just wanted to show you how messy my desktop is. I wanted to show you that shot real quick. This here is my side view. Hold on. What up? All right. Thanks for tuning into the show. I'm Madjef, and I gotta go. I hate to go, but I do gotta go. I'm out. Look, on your way out, just be careful of one thing. This is fire, like my logo. This is fire right here. So don't burn yourself. You can scooch up against the wall right outside. Until next time.